I have some bad news.
No.
Hold on, let me talk. This is my story. I'm sure Brock told you, but my house was broken into the other night. It's really hard for me to just summon, so I've got the police report here that I would like to regale you with. Our previous video recording together is gone. I had just finished a video recording with my brother Brock and longtime personal friend Philip. To my recollection, we had just finished recording Sonic 1 and begun to move on to Sonic's second game. I'm sorry, I'm tearing up. Got up to go rehydrate and pour myself some water from the filter. I'm very particular about my water. I'm very particular about my water, and I ensure I'm always drinking the best available water. There's something special about I can't do this. Excuse me. There's something special about the water where I live. People think that all water tastes exactly the same, but they're wrong. Hand me 2 separate glasses of water from 2 separate places, and I'll be able to tell you exactly where they're from.
Are you making fun of me with my water obsession?
Talking about water so much irritates and often enrages those around me, but I'll have the last laugh when they're dead and buried and I live to 120 years old. No, this is my real story. Please respect it, okay? I'm almost done. Anyway, as I was drinking my glass of water, I heard a scuffle behind me, and before I could turn to see the source of the noise, I was knocked to the floor. A searing pain, now emanating from the back of my head. Immediately, I felt an incredible weight on top of me, completely pitting me in place. I'm a small guy, barely 150 pounds soaking wet, but I work out quite a lot. So whoever had me pinned was immensely strong. And God, their breath. It stunk like nothing I'd ever smelled before, ragged and wild like an animal. I can almost picture the flesh of freshly killed game dropping from their mouth onto my back. And they hated me. They never said anything, but I could feel it in their movements. If they had wanted me dead, it would happen instantly, and there was nothing I could do. Fortunately for me, they weren't there to take my life that night. Another figure appeared, this time in front of me. A man dressed in black from head to toe, save for a flashy red and white pair of shoes. Excuse me. He sauntered up to my computer, not a care in the world, as if it were his. From the floor, I could still see my screen as he opened my saved video file, the one I had just recorded, and deleted it. I make no exaggeration when I say that video had been pure gold. An intensely interesting plunge into the deeper meanings of Sonic 1, accompanied by masterful comedic commentary. I could spend another 1,000 years and never make another like it. I screamed and shook and pleaded with the assailants, but to no avail. When they had had enough of my wailing, the beast on top of me hit me once again in the head, and I was out. When I awoke, they were gone. I don't know how much time had passed, but it was so dark outside. The floor around me had been bloodied with my head wounds. I first reached in my pocket to call the police, but then I remembered this video. The video that had been deleted. Frantic, I scrambled to my computer and opened the video file, but it was gone. They had even emptied the recycle bin. Whoever they are, they knew their way around a PC. Why? Why? Why had they broken into my home just to delete a video? That's when I saw it. The video file had just been over 5 gigabytes. Small by many standards, but not insignificant. If anybody had wanted to download something else on my computer, they would have almost certainly needed to have made room. The easiest way would be to delete a recent video file. I looked to my recent downloads, and there it was. My attackers had deleted the perfect video, all so they could download Zenless Zone Zero onto my desktop. My attackers had deleted the perfect video, also they could download Zenless Zone Zero onto my desktop, an anime titty game. Since then, I have played non-stop in effort to understand, but the reason for its existence on my computer still eludes. I suspect I will need to unlock all the hidden scenes with the female characters in order to truly understand why this happened to me. I'm sorry. Thank you for understanding.
Wait, okay, wait, click on it? No, okay. That's fine. I wanted that anyway. She has a cool hammer ability. If you press the jump button again, she does the hammer. There you go.
Whoa.
It's pretty overpowered, actually. It breaks these games.
Welcome, viewer, to classic Sonic 2.
Just the way I remember it.
Brock, tell us a little bit about Sonic 2.
Well, it's the first game starring Amy. It stars only Amy. It's very well known. It's very well known for its classic Super Amy form, introduced for the first time. A lot of people don't know this, but Dragon Ball actually took a lot of inspiration from Amy's super form with the Frieza saga. When Goku went Super Saiyan, that was actually a reference.
Yeah, and also,
Whoa, who's that?
you know, boy and girl marketing, very, very big and very separate in the 90s. So after they did Sonic 1, they're like, we need a girl version. So Sonic 2 is for girls, if nobody knew.
Right.
We really are Sonic Purgatory.
We really are the Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
What year did this game come out in?
1992, baby.
Woo.
They rushed it out. They rushed it out good and hard, and it was one of the most infamous development hells ever known in the gaming industry back then.
Was it really?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's crazy because the game came out super well. It was very well received, obviously. But it is well known for its horrible development process.
Oh my god,
They crunched it out in less than a year. and a big problem was that the game was being co-developed by American teams and a Japanese team who had wildly different work schedules and ethical expectations, because Japanese people were like, oh, you absolutely need to work overtime, we're all going to stay in the office. And then Americans, the American team went on breaks at normal time and left. Supposedly that's what happened, and that was causing a lot of frustration between the team, including serious arguments.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it's one of the most well-remembered games of all time.
It is. It's actually insane. It's very impressive that they got it out with such a problem.
So the moral of the story is it doesn't matter how much you torture your workers. All that matters is your legacy that you leave behind.
Yeah, just make a good game.
Just make a good game.
It's not that hard. They've been doing it since 1992, apparently.
Yeah.
This was the first good game.
Sonic Team has been doing it since 1992. They've been making only good games. As we all know.
Well, Amy's really fast, I noticed.
I don't think she's any faster than
No,
I don't know.
She is faster. 100%.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure. You weren't paying attention because why would you at this point? But right. I did Green Hill Zone at Mach 10.
Oh, did you do Green Hill Zone at Mach 10?
Oh,
is that right?
Boy.
Green Hill Zone?
I did the first level very quickly.
Oh, what's that first level?
Emerald Hill Zone?
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
No, so her hammer attack is super OP because these games weren't designed with a hitbox, so a lot of the bosses can be cheesed by hitting it early.
That's fun.
Yeah, it is fun actually.
I'll play Amy until we get to Ocean, blah blah blah, and then I'll switch back to Sonic.
This is not the first time Amy has been the most overpowered character to play as in the game she appears in.
Reminds me of Trish from Devil May Cry 2.
Is that right? Yeah. It reminds you of Devil May Cry 2, Dakota? Is that what this reminds you of?
Well, Phil had a lot of references last time, so I'm trying to fill in for him right now.
Phil's here. You don't need to fill in for him.
Phil's here? Who's?
Yeah, but I'm out of references, and I used them all up. That's all I got.
So I'm gonna put in the intro, but to anyone who might be confused, we did record this 2 times previous this section of Sonic 2. Not the whole thing, just up till what's the Starlight Zone or Casino Night Zone.
Yeah. And
2 times.
It wasn't just Sonic 2 either. There were fun special surprises that took time and energy to prepare. on my schedule that have been totally and utterly destroyed by complete and utter incompetence.
50% by Dakota's incompetence.
Yeah, lots of special surprises. Watch till the end. Do not skip video.
Do not skip the video. Cash prize at the end.
Pause it.
But you have to watch the whole thing.
Pause it and then press the arrow button forward until you're done with the video. Watch it frame by frame.
Little do they know the cash prize at the end is for me. Oh, and you guys too.
I'm just walking and walking and walking in this white fucking abyss, and everywhere I look, in the corner of my eyes, blue and red and white, it's just Sonic and Sonic and Sonic over and over again. That never stops. We didn't beat Sonic 1 and we never will.
Sonic Purgatory. Naming it Sonic Purgatory was the most like unintentionally ironic thing based on how it's been going.
I will never.
Very, very cursed.
Yep. So we have our member Phil here. He's decided to join us. He's joined us for all three of the recordings of Sonic 2 now. And I think he's just tired of introducing himself.
Yeah, don't expect
right,
anything. I'm a one-trick pony, and I already used it all up in the first 2 sessions.
It's over.
Oh man.
No
Your window is gone.
No viral videos here. All the Phil content is gone.
I don't want to talk about how good the special stage in this game looks anymore.
Oh God.
Oh man. I know, and it's terrible too because both of the losses of recording were individually my fault and Dakota's fault, and Phil's just been victim to our incompetency for 2 whole recordings. Oh, it's been great.
Phil, tell us about your relationship with Sonic.
Oh boy. One of the first games I ever played back on the Sega Genesis, Sonic the Hedgehog 1.
Wow.
Come on, speedrun it, Phil. Come on.
Was your brother involved somehow?
Oh yeah, it was his console and his game, but
Yeah.
I played it. Saw Sonic the Hedgehog 2 at some dude's house. The special stage graphics blew my mind.
Whoa.
Well, then played Sonic 3 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles at a childhood friend's house. And I think I said last time 3 was about when I like really started getting into Sonic.
Yeah. But then you said Sonic CD is the one that like really blew your mind, right?
Yeah, but that's just because of the intro.
Oh, that's
Like, that was the coolest thing I'd seen in my young life at that time.
Yeah.
That's true.
And not much has changed since then. It's still one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Dakota and I had a really I think we were obsessing over that intro too, but it's funny because we only had the Sonic Mega Collection, which didn't have Sonic CD on it,
Right.
but it did have the intros in like movie form in the extras menu, which is such a weird decision.
Right.
Yeah.
We had no idea where it was from.
Yeah. Well, I think we knew it was Sonic CD because it says it like on the you clicked like Sonic CD intro or an outro or whatever.
No, maybe I didn't.
Yeah, maybe, but it was like whoa, cool movie. I remember now. I do have this vivid memory, and it's kind of insane because I was pretty young. But I remember we saw the extras menu, and we were like, oh, there's movies and stuff to watch because it was like the Sonic Adventure 2 trailer was on that,
Right.
and like the one where it's like the Team Dark or Team Hero or whatever, right? Or like the narrator's talking, and then it had the Sonic Boom. There's Sonic CD intros and outros, maybe something else. And we sat down with like dinner and we were like, oh, we're gonna watch a Sonic movie on this game. And then we started it and they were all like 5 minutes long.
What a silly memory.
It is. It's really weird. I think maybe we just didn't have the concept of like what the extras menu in a video game meant.
Was that before or after you guys saw the Sonic animated movie?
Before.
Oh, I think that would have been before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that movie. Like I love that movie so hard because when we got it on VHS at a library. And I watched that movie like 100 times a day.
Sonic's voice always bothered me, but now I love it.
I feel like I feel the same way. Like, it didn't bother me as a kid because I was so like brain rot and obsessed.
Right.
So nothing mattered. But I could like see how it's like.
Oh God.
It's very nasally, but to me it kind of was like a good voice for Sonic back then. That Sonic CD style of Sonic's design.
Yeah.
Kind of fit him.
I like it better than Sonic's current voice. No shade to that voice actor. I know you're watching this.
Oh, yeah, Roger.
Yeah, sorry, Roger Craig.
No. Roger's one of our biggest fans, dude. You just pissed off a really talented voice actor.
Now we'll never get shoutouts. Hey, Bubble, please. Please. I'm playing as Amy.
See, Dakota, what you could do there is actually take the top path. Not fall in the water.
Well, that would require me to not be fast and have fun.
We're going to have that conversation again?
Will not be positive on this game. I already was, and those recordings have been lost. Now I'm negative again. This game's ass.
Yeah, you're right. When did you watch the Sonic movie, Phil? Not the Paramount one, but the OVA.
Oh gosh, I don't even remember.
Yeah,
I had to have been like at the oldest, like 7. I feel like.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, I wonder if you just watched it with us, but yeah, that would have been before then.
I think I did watch it with you guys at some point, but I had seen it before that.
Oh, I'm sure I had it on repeat.
What year did that come out?
Oh, I have no idea actually.
90s.
I like the 95 is coming to my brain, but I'm gonna be honest, that's probably just a complete guess.
Oh God.
Maybe it's like a subconscious.
Oh fuck. Oh.
The
nice.
save.
See you later.
There's.
I hate that arrow so much. That arrow that flies, because they think like, oh, it's gonna be so cool when the player goes on a loop. How often does that actually
The
happen?
anti-fun arrow.
Yeah. Don't get hit. Oh,
that's busted.
See,
Look at that.
Yeah, see, exactly. You could just totally ignore the mechanic. That's what I'm saying. That's how Sonic's Insta Shield is in Sonic 3 too, though. Although it's a little harder because it's a very quick thing. You have to be like good at timing.
Oh, wait, Amy has like a protected run.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you hold it down, she'll like I actually love the animations. She like swings her hammer like wildly.
We did it.
I love Amy being in this Sonic Origins thing. I think it was a cool thing to finally bring her in.
Yeah, it's fun.
Kind of weird that she's not playable for like 30 years. Isn't that strange? It's like the only character that shows up that you can't play as. You even got to play as Metal Sonic before you could play as classic Amy.
What did you? Oh yeah, I guess.
And Sonic 4.
Metal Sonic's in Sonic 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
You play as him. He has his own like full episodic rehash of the shitty levels you just went through.
Nah, that game doesn't exist.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Don't even pretend.
It does.
It totally exists.
And we will play it. So don't get arrogant. In fact, Phil, you will play it. Okay?
No.
I decree it.
I'm about to get real quiet this episode.
Any more smack talk? I'm going to divvy up who plays what, and none of us are going to like it.
I vote that Phil plays every Sonic game that is known for Sonic standing on a wall. That's at least 7.
Sonic's a great wall stander too.
Oh, damn. True. That's what he's known for.
That's so
As
many.
a character.
They call Sonic the goat for more than one reason. You know those goats that can stand on like sheer
God.
cliff faces?
It took me a second. I'm like, what?
God, you're not going to get that level of clever from Brock and I. So
That's why we have Phil. He comes with the special sauce.
Yeah.
He's a special ingredient.
Phil isn't mentally destroyed. Phil leads a normal life.